So God beats us, but it's not in the way we think. So I was reading Deuteronomy chapter 24, and I came across verse 20, and it said, when you beat your olive trees, be sure to not go over the branches again. And I was like, what are you beating an olive tree? This isn't an olive tree, but what are you beating your olive tree for? I researched it, and it turns out they use a special tool, and they either shake or beat the branches to get the olives off of the tree. And then afterward, they go and press the olives with a stone roller to extract the oil out of the olives. And they used to use the oil for things ranging from cooking to traditional rituals in the temple. And so I remember the verse that says, you would know a person by their fruit. Yes, we know a person by their fruit, but how are we going to know their fruit if their fruit never get to show? And how is their fruit never going to get to show if we don't get it from the tree? I see the test that God gives us as him shaking us, as him beating us to get our fruit out, and then pressing us to extract the oil from that fruit, which then can be used for good things. But our fruit that we bear is not for ourselves, but for others. When a tree bears fruit, does it eat its own fruit? No. Animals or people who pass by and can reach the fruit take it and eat it, satisfied from its sweetness and the nutrients that they get from the fruit. And so in the same way, in the spirit, the fruit that we bear are not for ourselves, but for others who are in need of things like encouragement, things like kindness, things like love, patience, peace, long suffering. All those things are not for ourselves, but to give to other people. That's what God calls us to do, to bear fruit not for ourselves, but for others.